What is going on, guys? Welcome back to SC Outdoors. Today it's a little bit different. We are doing some steelhead fishing up here in Erie, Pennsylvania, fishing the Lake Erie tribs. I love steelhead. I love catching steelhead, but I also hate crowds, so it's not a great combo. This is super popular. If you've ever been up here, it's a mess on certain creeks. So there are a few streams that you can kind of get away from people. It's just there's a lot less fish. There might not be any fish. You have to do some walking. It's late enough in the year. There should be fish upstream on just about every creek. So I'm really hoping that I can find some fish. I don't like to use bait. I don't use like egg sacks. I don't use minnows, worms, anything like that. I just kind of use my trout gear. I use hair jigs, trout magnets, spinners, and it does work. You just don't catch as many fish. I like the challenge, so I know I'm putting myself at a disadvantage here fishing these smaller creeks and fishing with lures, but I have a good feeling. I'm here 2 days, so kicking off day one on a very little sleep, so let's see how it goes. Oh, there we go. That's a steelhead. Oh no. He got wrapped up. Is he still on there? That sucks. First hookup of the day, he got right into those logs. You guys, I've been fishing up this creek this is about the 7th or 8th hole. This was my last hole. I was going to turn around. I didn't think there were any fish up here. So I wasn't even really trying that hard. So that's what that'll get you. Dang it, that was a big fish too. There we go. Fish on. Drag set. About time too. It's a good one. One thing I didn't mention at the beginning of the video, I forgot my big net for this trip, of course, so I don't think most steelhead are going to fit in my net. I brought it anyways. We'll see how this goes. Just hope he stays on. He looks pretty good. Oh yeah, for sure. Nice one. Steelhead are such good fighters. Sure he won't give up easy. Got him on the Thomas spinner. Was just kind of searching for fish at this point in the larger creek here. Pretty fish. I'm recording, right? That's good. Ooh, he is not done yet. His head shakes worry me. this swirling current, he's actually swimming into it too, which is super fun for me. Nothing better than a steelhead on 6-pound test. We might have him almost. Not yet. He's hooked good. See if he fits in the net. Good enough. Yes. Solid fish too. Alright, let's get this guy unhooked. Or get this guy back in the water, I should say. Beautiful fish. Yes. Gorgeous, gorgeous fish. Male, got that hooked jaw. Off he goes. So, no skunk today. That is good. I broke down and I hit one of the popular creeks. But fortunately, this parking lot was fairly empty. I've only seen 2 other people. This is as far as I can go, I think, before private property. So I'll take that. Still got a few hours. I think it's about 2 o'clock, so still got a couple hours. I think we can knock out a couple more maybe. Alright guys, I'm closing out day 1. Could only get that 1 fish. It was a tough day. That's how steelhead goes though, at least in my experience. Sometimes you hit them, sometimes you don't. I've had days where I've caught 20 in one day. I've had days where I've caught 0 or 1 like today. Had my opportunities. I mean, I missed a couple fish. But yeah, overall just a tougher day. But I did hit some spots that I had not tried before. And they were wild cards anyways, smaller streams that I wasn't even sure if the fish would be in. Tomorrow I'm hitting some stuff that I'm a little bit more confident in. I'm confident also that I can get away from people in these creeks for tomorrow, so I'm really thinking that I should be able to get a few. That's the hope, that's the plan. It's gonna be colder tomorrow. Today was 50, it's gonna be 40 tomorrow, but I'm ready. So I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right guys, day number 2. Today I'm a little bit more excited for because I'm hitting some spots that are definitely less pressured. I'm just hoping the fish are up this far. I hit this creek once before and it was in February, and I did really well. And I found a ton of fish. I think there's been enough blowouts, there's been enough, you know, I guess high water this year to have the fish up here, and there's not a whole lot of natural barriers on this creek either, which is nice. But we're about 20 miles up from the lake, so praying that it works out. I do have other options around the area, so excited. Hopefully we can get into some fish today. Ooh, there we go. Oh, it's a really nice one. Yes. Yeah, it's a big one. Definitely bigger than yesterday. Yes. A lot of head shakes, but he's not really fighting that hard. It is gonna take a minute. Come here, buddy. Come here. Yeah, he's not gonna fit in the net, I don't think. Alright, buddy. Nice male. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna fit in the net. I'm just going to bring him over to the shallows here. Yes, it's a really nice fish. At least get his head in, maybe. Yeah, this ain't going well. Just come get it. I really don't want to lose him. He like finally figured out he's hooked, apparently. Oh shoot. What the heck? He was not fighting at all there at the beginning. And now we're going. This might be my biggest steelhead I've ever, well, maybe not. That's close to the biggest steelhead I've ever caught. I really need some shallow water. Kids, remember your big net when you go steelhead fishing. He was almost there. There we go. That's a freaking monster. Whew. Yes. Man, this is a beautiful fish. That might be my biggest steelhead. I'll try to get one hooked here. Alright, rest here for a second. It's a big fish. He's got to be close to 10 pounds, maybe bigger, man. He's a big freaking fish. Man, that's awesome. Well, that was a battle. I really wish I brought that big net. My camera's about to die. I can't believe it didn't while that fish was on. Anyways, wow, what a battle. Had to walk him up and down the creek for a while. Like I said, remember your big net if you're going steelhead fishing. Jesus. There we go. Oh, that's another big one. Yes. Just the next hole up. Fortunately for me, it's a big open hole. I can let him run for a little bit. thought there had to be a fish sitting in there. This one's probably about the same size. They're such powerful fish. It's getting tired, I think. Beautiful fish too. Walker in here. Right here. Barrel rolls, man. Alright. Let's go. There we go. Another beautiful, beautiful fish. Good size fish too. My goodness. Alright. Another beautiful fish. Big fish. Another big, beautiful fish. My goodness. That's an awesome fish. He is bleeding there, but it's just the corner of his mouth. He's alright. Man, there's some bleeding too. Alright, let's get her back. Oh man, 2 fish back to back. Spent a couple hours fishless, and here we go. That water's really cold, by the way. Whew. There we go. There's one. This is dicey with that log in the middle of the hole. I'm gonna try to bring him up here as fast as I can. There we go. On the trout magnet, first one. And he's going nuts. Stay away from that log jam. We'll be okay. He's not as big as the last couple. Still a steelhead. Yeah, I should be able to get him in the net once he lets me. Let's go. Ooh, he barely gets in that net. Alright, calm down. Worst spot for this. folks. Here's another beautiful Lake Erie steelhead. This one's nice. He's definitely not as big as the other couple, but definitely not the first time he's had a hook in him. That's a nice fish. Every steelhead's a nice fish, man. Let's get him back in. Do this as less awkward as I can. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Whenever you're ready. There he goes. Actually, I switched up creeks. I'm on a different creek now. Just a smaller one. I may go back to that first one by the end of the day. But that was only if I really didn't do well here, so I'll take that. This is another creek where I can explore a good bit, so we'll see what we can find. There we go. There's one. Stay out of those logs, buddy. Get him down here in the shallows away from all that stuff. About the same size as the last one. Can't be letting you near those logs, bud. This one should, like I said, fit in the net. Man, he hit that right away. Nice. There we go. There we go, right in the corner of the mouth with that trout method. Gotta love it. Hands are getting numb. He's seen better days, but he's got a lot of signs of spawning. Look at his tail there, all beat up. But another beautiful, beautiful steelhead. Oh, my goodness. All right, buddy. There he goes. Jeez. Well, that could have been a more graceful release, but hey, I'll take that. Second fish out of the stream. Alright guys, well, we are wrapping things up here on the Erie trip. Quick little 2-day. First day was pretty mediocre to bad. Today, not too bad. I will take 4 fish in a day. The one thing I am happy with is the I guess land ratio. Landed 5 out of my 6 fish this weekend, so at least I was catching what I was hooking. But this is my favorite kind of steelhead fishing, getting on these streams that I can almost basically just fish it like it's a trout stream. I don't have to worry about pressure. I don't have to worry about people. I mean, people are here. I've seen boot prints. There's not a stream in Erie that you're going to get away from that. But just less people, kind of by yourself in the woods, just kind of trout fishing, but you're fishing for 5 to 10 pound steelhead. So very cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, please subscribe, and I will see you next time here on SC Outdoors.